Okay. Right, hopefully that's all fixed. We went offline there for a second. I'm not really sure what happened. But anyway, as I was saying, this is a management sim. If you don't like that, sorry. Lots of story, lots of text, lots of reading about abnormalities. So again, sorry. And at the end of the last stream, everybody died. We got a new abnormality. I still haven't been able to research anything about it, but it killed everyone. Mainly because I didn't have any ranged weapons to deal with it when it breached, but I'm hoping that we can figure out what it likes and then it won't breach again. This game is quite complicated. I did do a thorough explanation of it in the last stream, but if you have any really big questions about it, then please say in the chat and I will respond, or Scott can respond if he's more able to. But anyway, we're gonna get on and start day 8, and hopefully it will go a darn sight better than it did last time because it did not go well. Anyway, so just gonna do the general thing, just send everybody to the places where I want them. We're gonna have Daphne deal with the fairies, and I don't really want to send anyone here because actually I'll send one of these low people because I don't really care about them. And Scorch Girl, I believe it was Insight she liked. I did research her so I can just look. I don't know why I was... Anyway, right, yes, she does like Insight but at a low level. So anyone can go do that, really. You can go do that. Oh, no, you can't go do that. No. You don't do that. You do that, and then you have to deal with the bath. I almost forgot. Right, what does the bath like? The bath likes attachment. So you go be attached to the bath, and finally we have the thing that destroyed everybody. This weird little flower thingy. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's only you. That's fine. That's a-okay. Shall go back and deal with that. Yeah, so I think we tried instinct work and it didn't really go according to plan, so we shall send a Lobi to go do insight work with it instead, and hopefully things will go a little bit better, but I don't know anything about this one, so I can't really give a decent opinion on it. Right, I'm gonna just watch this for now and see what happens. There's been a single employee who has seen the complete form of it. I guess it's partially buried, but okay. You're doing alright then, for now. I mean, that's doing pretty well. Okay, it was a normal result, but that's still better than what we had before, where it just breached immediately. Let's find some things out about it. Okay, so this I already assumed from what happened last time. 40 seconds or under. And the work time was 40. That's really irritating. I don't know what to do about that. Because as their stats get higher, they're going to take less and less time to deal with it. So I'm going to have to send in low temperance people to deal with it, I suppose, because otherwise it's going to just be breaking out every 5 seconds. Right, anyway, we need to actually get this day done. And also be wary of the fact that there is a yellow dawn coming up, which is infinitely better than the green dawn that we had last time. I was not at all happy with that. Anyway. Right, you go back and deal with that. I'm going to mainly focus on the ones that give me more PE boxes. So I guess that means you. And again, I'm going to send someone low insight. Hope you don't escape. It's probably going to escape all the time, but I think from this point on, I'm just going to probably ignore it for the most part. Because I can't be bothered to deal with that. Just can't be bothered to deal with that. Right, and I'm going to send Tim to use this, just so that we can get the final obstacle on it. Right, how are we doing? Oh! I wasn't prepared. Okay. Right, you. I think you need to leave. You need to get out of there, because otherwise you're going to die. Quite horribly, I would imagine. And safety in numbers, guys. You're gonna go deal with that. And you, stop it. Go here. Go get healed and then we'll deal with it, okay? And why aren't you listening to me? I told you to suppress the enemy. Go beat the crap out of these worms. And you can all go now because you're all together. I especially don't really like dealing with these ones with single people just because, God damn it, Shao. What the hell happened to you? Who is Shao? I don't even know who Shao is. Is Shao in my control team? Oh, I don't care about Shao. Daphne, come deal with this, please. And you guys, are you doing okay? These guys are doing okay, mainly because the worms are actually running from them rather than actually doing anything. Actually, no, you guys are not okay. I'm going to send you out of here. I can't see the hit points anymore and it upsets me. Right, so I've learnt we can't deal with any any ordeals, apparently. I'm not about that life, because Neville was actually pretty good, from what I remember. So I guess we're just going to ignore that for now. You can go deal with this. Excuse me, get out of there. Why are you going off on your own? What's wrong with you? Oh god, and people are screaming. Right, attachment with a bath, go. I'm just going to leave the clerks to die, it's fine. We don't really care, to be honest. So who died? Okay, so Charlotte is okay, but unfortunately Neville was actually one of our higher stat people, so that's unfortunate, but I'm not going to restart. We'll just wait for Jeannie to finish with the bath and then we should be fine. Come on, Jeannie, hurry up. God, it's not even at the really hard parts yet and we're already struggling. So 2 people died, unfortunately. But we'll be fine. People are going to die in this game. It's common for people to die. Anyway, we have save us now and forevermore. The truth shall set us free. It literally becomes the safest place on earth. Or this bracelet does not forgive those with greed, so it should only be worn by those in need. So this sounds like tools again. Tools are boring. Two. I have no idea what this is, so fine. Manager, I want you to choose one among the alphabet A, B, and C. A, B, or C? Okay, we'll pick A. Did you pick one? Good, then listen carefully. A is a good letter. My name starts with it as well. People who choose A are sensitive to others' opinions about you, yet results-oriented. As you are an excellent listener, people around you will flock to you. It's a new pastime among the employees, but I find it uninteresting. No scientific observations, it's just good for passing time. One could also imagine, I could have been this or that kind of a person if I were a human. Was that too far? I don't know, I'm not really following your line of dialogue, to be honest. Let's expand and continue then, I suppose. And see what this tool is. I'm not... Like I said, tools are boring. Can we learn anything first? It's probably the better thing to do. We can get observation level 3 on Scorched Girl. Okay, so you want to do either insight or repression is what I'm getting from this. And we don't have enough to get Obs 4 on her, so we'll just leave that for now. And the bath, we can probably fully research the bath actually. So, escape information, it is a non-escaped object, which makes sense because it's a bath, but, you know, whatever. Its eco gift is wrist cutter, or wrist cuter, even. Success rate +2, work speed +2, and its weapon is the wrist cuter as well. Okay, so we've unlocked everything about that, which means we can read the story. A bath full of blood. The blood is always kept in balance. It never overflows. It contains despair. Unbearable depression overwhelms you when you look into the bath. At one moment it pulls employees into it. It bears no considerable strength, but employees suffering in crushing depression do not resist. It devours the employee until nothing leaves but the wrists. Hands floating around in the bath are pale. They try to reach to you as if they are asking for help. It is not easy to cut your wrist with a sane mind. Take strong willpower, as it requires multiple tries. Only when you chop it, as if you are cutting a chunk of meat, can you succeed. Only when you yearn for death that much can you succeed. I regret not asking why when she asked me for, I'm guessing that's cleaver, when she asked me for a cleaver. I regret not realising that she was hiding her wrist with a watch. I regret not realising that she always hides her wrists when I talk to her. I regret not realising that I could not hear her laughter at some point. I can't even imagine how painful it is to cut your wrist. I realise the only reason she could succeed was because she literally chopped her wrist off. We always popped a bottle of wine every time we succeeded. It became one of our customs. She told us it only takes a slight misstep to fall into mannerisms if we get used to success. Thus we have to be happy about every single little thing, and we should not neglect failures because success can be made on a pile of failures. When I saw the scars on her chopped wrist, I thought about our wine cellar. Many bottles of wine were gone. There was only one bottle left. That day, I popped the last bottle. So another thing I have to mention is that the translation is a little bit lacking at some points. I think it's a Korean game. I'm not 100%, but... Right, so we've learned everything about the bath. And is there anything else that we can learn about this stupid thing? We could learn basic information, but I kind of want to learn managerial tips. All employees and the facility are not able to detect the abnormality when it escapes, therefore the manager needs to order suppression directly, which I will not do because we don't have a good means of doing that just yet. And insight work is high, so we will keep doing insight work on it, I suppose. Going to hire a couple of people. Eugene and Finn now work in the control team, and I will use the last 2 points to upgrade. Let's upgrade Daphne. He's been with us for a while, so he's going to get some prudence and temperance, and then we shall start the next day. Right, so now we know that you like insight work, but the work has to last a long time, so I'm probably going to send in people that aren't very good, as weird as that sounds, and we have this, and I'm going to send someone as well that I don't care about to go deal with that, because tools have this annoying habit of just killing people, and I'm not about that life, so you go deal with that. Mirror of adjustment, I will send Eugene in there, I will send you in there. The old lady, don't really care, and Daphne, you can go deal with the fairies. Right, let's see what's happening here. So this is one where you observe by length of time, I guess. So it's a shelter that fully shields from the outside world, including light. The subject who enters the shelter from the 27th of March becomes immune to all types of damage. However, the effect does not apply to damage caused by, I'm guessing that's this one. Also, their hit points and sanity points will slowly heal from the moment they enter the shelter from the 27th of March. So, I'm guessing it does have a bad side to it, because it can't just be an amazing thing where you can just send people, unfortunately. Right, who is melting? Who is melting down? Right, so it's the flower again, so, Right, we need to leave someone in there for a minute to get the first observation. So, guess we'll leave him in there for now. Scorched Girl has escaped. Why? Why has Scorched Girl escaped? What has happened? Do they get a normal probability? Right, so she is vulnerable to white. Can any of you deal with this? Right, I guess Jeannie and Elena will have to try and subdue her, but I'm not Oh, why? Oh, it's you. Okay, well, I kind of expected you to escape at some point, but he's there. Ah, that's not good. Did I care about that person? Did I care about this person? You were okay, but is it just those two? Because I'm pretty sure I'm fine with that. Right, let's focus on this. She's weak to white, so hopefully this will be sorted rather quickly. Oh, why can't I just have a nice normal day where nobody escapes and everybody's happy? It's annoying. And yes, oh, okay, that wasn't... She's just gonna die as soon as she leaves, unfortunately, because it's right in front of the door, so I guess we're just gonna have to leave the old woman and, you know, in solitude for now. She's used to it. Right, did we get... Okay, Mason was the one that was in here, wasn't she? Yes, like I said, she was going to die the second that she left, unfortunately. So I'm guessing we're just going to have to avoid this corridor. And the other two... Wait, why has she escaped again? What is the problem here, my good sir? What is the issue that you're having? Right, well, I guess we'll send Jeannie to deal with the bath. We're just going to ignore it for now. Right. I'm not really sure what's happening, but... Right, so who had the white? You two. I don't really know if I really want you to deal with it. It's fine. We'll just send them to deal with it. I don't know why she escaped again straight away. After all the effort we went to put her back in the goddamn room. Oh, I should be careful as well because the dawn is going to start soon. Come on, guys. Chop chop. I have a place to run and you're really irritating me right now, Scorched Girl. Yes, you're cold. Why don't you go back in your containment room where it's lovely? Yes, everybody subdue her. She's being annoying. Yes, the pro trap placement of the flower. I think it deliberately sits outside doors hoping to kill someone. And you've been in there a long time. I should probably stop you from using that, actually. Now that I think about it. What is this? What is this little... Oh, it's a match. Okay, well, I'm not really sure what that means. And by the way, that weird crying noise is the Scorched Girl, I believe. Right, the shelter still remembers that day. If the subject enters the shelter from the 27th of March whilst being pursued, they will become undetectable to the pursuer. Interesting. The P Company wished to build the safest place on Earth. As such, the interior housed a large amount of long-lasting supplies, which would allow anyone who stayed inside to survive for a very long period of time. If the subject remains inside the shelter from the 27th of March for 30 seconds or longer, the QP counter of the abnormality inside the facility will become 0. Oh, that was why. Oh, because I left him in there, people's QP counters kept going to 0. Okay, well that's good to know. I knew there had to be some sort of downside to it. But we know not to leave anyone in there for longer than 30 seconds. I just completely forgot about that person, to be honest. He was basically dead to me. So... Oh well. Right, now that we've suppressed this person twice... Actually, that's really good for the suppression quest. There is a quest where you have to suppress 4 abnormalities. And you could literally just send someone to, into that room and then just deal with all the suppressions as they happen. But it would mean that you don't get to really choose who to suppress, because some things are obviously easier to suppress than other things. Right, everybody go beat on this stupid clown thing. Okay, so I strongly dislike Crimson Dawn, even though it's probably the easiest one to kill. It's just annoying because it will... I believe it reduces the, yeah, look, it reduces the boxes for each abnormality, and that can sometimes mean that the QP counter goes down. And obviously if it's setting up in front of a really annoying abnormality, it can be really quite bad, so. But there we go. That was simple enough. Everybody go back to your rooms and we'll just carry on as if nothing's happening. Right, instinct. No, it was attachment. That was almost really bad. You go in there. And like I said, we're just going to ignore the old lady because she's, that flower's setting up in front of her and I don't want to deal with it. So, Daphne, go deal with the fairies. We're already having to replace new people. This is not a good playthrough so far. I don't think I've ever had so many people die in just like the initial run. Though to be fair, when you start over, you keep all of the good stuff from your last run, so that's probably why. I think after doing these ones though we should be okay, so I don't think I have to worry too much about the meltdown, to be honest. The clerks are all running around screaming and right, I don't really care about that one abnormality that escaped, to be honest, because I can't deal with it, so. We did get through the day, unlike last time, so that's something. Manager, what's wrong? Ah, I see. Will you wait for a moment? If you can't bear it, you can close your eyes. I solved it. There was a system error. It shouldn't be so easily compromised. It was a technology developed during the war, now widely used for commercial purposes. It's not that elaborate. I don't know what you're trying to say there. The human brain is fragile. Seeing a cruel or shocking sight may unintentionally shut down the brain functions for a while. And if a manager like you suffers such a reaction, it will be very difficult for me. So I installed a perception filter in your display. When this perception filter works well, the dead employees will look like cute dolls with red paint. And abnormalities which could damage your SP will be seen as adorable toys. Trust me, before the perception filter has been installed, lots of managers lost their sanity on that seat. I can't let you join them. It kind of makes me intrigued to see what they would look like without the perception filter, though. You exceeded all my expectations. Let me explain about your next. Yesod, I heard about the accident. How many times is it? Shouldn't you be with your team members? Accidents do happen. I don't want to rub in it. It only encourages them to cry more. But people are dead. You should say something. Even a half-hearted commemorating speech would be better than silence. I'm not you. I see no point in being sentimental. I'm too good to be shackled by cheap emotions. Well, I'm just saying. I guess there's no right answer. See you around. What do you think? Should I go comfort them? So, should he go comfort his employees, or is that not necessary? Yeah, that doesn't really seem like something he would do, to be honest, so no, it's not necessary. Your gesture of goodwill only fuels their frustration and anger. You're not the one whose life is on the line. You don't know how it feels when every moment could be your last. They're so close to death that they do not have hopes for a brighter future. I don't like the way Hod copes with it. She just shuts eyes and is if nothing happened. Okay. Me, I work hard to find ways to minimize casualties. Okay, through insight work we can indirectly control the abnormalities. We need to know what they do and don't like about their containment unit. Okay, so we need to complete insight work so many times, and yes, that's fine. I don't like this flower thing though, because I have to... If the QP counter gets reduced every time that they don't do it along for ages, it's just going to be really awkward to deal with later on. Right, so we can research... Reduce fear of office workers, which reduces their fear of the abnormality. Output all damage UI, visualizes damage done by abnormalities and employees, or visualizes biometric information of abnormality employees. I believe this is so that you can actually see their hit points as they're attacking the abnormalities. So 1, 2, or 3, guys, what shall we do? So health bars, that's fine. That's actually very useful because I hate not being able to see how dead someone is when they're dealing with something. Right, so... Is there anything else that we can really learn? I believe we got everything that we need to know about this abnormality, so we can read this story. An abnormality in the form of a burnt girl. Even if there's nothing left to burn, the fire engulfing her does not extinguish. A match has impaled the girl like a stake. The match is usually burnt, and the abnormality does not show any signs of distress. Some even speculate that the abnormality is the match, not the girl. However, there have been recent sightings of the scorched girl weeping. Okay. The charred body signifies the child's shattered hope, while the perpetual fire means her desire for affection. She is always struggling between the two. Damn, we paid a boatload for this rubbish. She's like a ticking time bomb. It's difficult to know if she's in a good mood or not. We just pray to the god that it's not me before entering the containment unit. She won't get better. We can only stop her from getting worse. I never thought the abnormality would be able to escape. Maybe we were getting careless, but it seemed that all it could do was just burn up the match in its body. Yes, our response was a bit late. Most abnormalities that tried to escape would attack the employees in front of them, but it didn't show any aggression towards the employees nearby. Instead, it headed to a different department, the most crowded place in the company. If we didn't suppress it at the door, half the people here wouldn't be alive today. Actually, I forgot that when we went to suppress it there, it just likes to explode and kill people. So that was actually pretty lucky. And we have some boxes for this, so I'm just gonna finish the works. So insight work, definitely the best way to deal with that one. And I guess I'm just gonna use this point. Oh, no, I don't wanna do that. I just wanna hire someone. There we go. Oh, yum yum. We're gonna introduce Vera to the department and just go for it. We don't have any more new abnormalities because we've basically filled up both departments now. You can only have 4 per, so soon we will unlock the 3rd department and then we'll have more to deal with, but for now this is all fine. We can deal with the old lady again because there's not a blimmin' flower in the way. And you can deal with the fairies again. You can use that. If you like insight, you can go there. We only have the one person who can even deal with the bath, so you're going to go there. And insight again, but with somebody who has low stats. I'm not going to use that for now, just because I can't keep an eye on it. I don't have the concentration required to watch that as well as doing everything else. And we have Purple Dawn, so that's going to be irritating as well. I believe we saw Purple Dawn briefly in the last stream. Purple Dawn does a similar sort of QP reducing effect, so it's also one that you have to get out of the way kind of quickly. You were dealing with that. You were dealing with that. And you were dealing with that. And we'll go again. Just should be careful. I don't think I want this many people going to things at once. Actually, it might be okay. Yeah, I think we're just stopping short because I want everybody to be ready to deal with the things all at once, the ordeals. I don't really like sending one person to deal with it. I don't know why. I know that in later, with better employees, I could just send a single person to deal with it, but I don't really have anyone that decent just yet. So I guess we could try and see if Charlotte could do it on her own. But actually we'll send Charlotte and Daphne from this department. And who do we have that's actually decent here? I guess Jeannie and Elena could go deal with anything that appears down there. Perhaps. But yes, as you can see, they now have health bars above their name, so it's really helpful. Right, so Daphne, go deal with that. Charlotte, go deal with that. And then it was Elena, can deal with this one. And who else was it? Jeannie. Jeannie, where are you? Jeannie. Jeannie, go beat the crap out of this. I'm just going to see how they do. Right, unfortunately I can't see Charlotte's health bar behind Daphne's, but I'm hoping that that's all well and good. Right. Yeah, it's not doing a lot of hit point damage to them. I think we'll probably finish it way before it finishes us, so... Actually... Are we alright here? Yes, we are. Very good. Nobody died. It all went incredibly well. And we're just going to continue on like normal. You can go there. You can't go there right now. So I guess we'll send Eugene. And the old lady, I really want someone with high hit points to deal with this because she's got the solitude thing going on. So Daphne, you can go deal with that now. Bloodbath. Likes attachment. I need to remember this. I need to not send people to do the wrong works. And I'm going to ignore the plant for now. I don't like the plant. The plant can suck a dick, I guess. And thank you for the Pikachu. That's very cute. Yes, old lady does look lonely, but old lady is a bitch and she's going to hurt Daphne for a long, long time. And now Daphne can't do anything because he's got black crap all over his face. It's rather unfortunate if you ask me. Right, does anyone... Oh, the mirror of adjustment. Vera, you can go use that. I don't really care. Everything okay? Has anyone died this time? I don't think anyone died this time, so that's pretty good if you ask me. Oh yeah, Daphne's out of control because of the black crap on his face. Gonna send you... Oh, no, attachment. You go deal with that. Pretty sure most people can go deal with this at this point. The fairies don't actually last very long, so I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. You go deal with the Scorched Girl. So no one escaped this day, and nobody died. Well, I shouldn't speak too soon, but I'm hoping nobody will die at this point, because that would just be very sad. Right. Everyone, finish up your jobs. There we go. Had a perfect day. Very nice. I'm very happy with this. On to day 11. And we can pick a new abnormality. Blood covered the floors. People were running away. That sounds lovely. I shall cure you, depriving of every disease and injury you possess. No. Sir, your angel is chewing a body part of our colleague. Yes, this is one of my favourite ones, please. Please pick that one. No, please pick 3. I really like 3. 3 is really nice and cute. Okay, 1. Right. But I love 3. Is anyone there? Can you read me? Is anyone there? You can call me B. I am an insider who knows a lot about the company. Please understand that I cannot reveal my identity. I will tell you the truth that the company wants to hide. Why do you think you're hired by the company? Let me rephrase my question. Are you satisfied with your job here? Are we satisfied or are we not satisfied? We're pretty satisfied, okay. Is it? Well, I can't judge whether you're telling the truth. You're a manager, but you don't actually know much about the company, am I wrong? I'll make it as short as I can. Contacting someone for a long period is dangerous in any case. Okay, that was mysterious. Zoo, what? What is this? Oz. Oz is an imaginary place, it doesn't count. Oops, I didn't know you were there, Saphira. Sorry, I didn't mean to. He insisted. What? You started it? You wanted revenge, remember? Shut it, Dirk. Yeah, Dirk. Go back to your work, now. Of course, Saphira, we're sorry. Word chain is one of the most popular pastimes here. Do you like the game? Isod ponders. James, you can't enter the cell when your stress level is above 80%. It's against the rules. I know, just this once, please. You know Sally went into 82% and came out fine. I need this run to meet the quota. What are friends for, huh? You know I'm on your side no matter what. I promise you, just this once. You know, I'm not in the position to make exceptions. What's the problem if no one knows? Besides, I gave you some slack yesterday when we were playing Word Chain. Fine, but only this once. And make sure to take the examination after the work. Sure, thanks, Esod, you just saved my life. And he probably died, to be fair. Sometimes I see hallucinations when I change my clothes. My skin is covered with festering boils. Horrible. Of course, my body is fine when I open my eyes. What bothers me is not the hallucination itself. It's that feeling that the hallucination is real and I'm deluding myself into believing that I have normal skin. I asked other Sephiras, but I'm the only one who experiences this. Through attachment jobs we can build bonds with abnormalities. Abnormalities with social desires tend to show their discontent, even with a full stomach or when the containment unit is clean. So we need to complete attachment work 6 times, which should be very simple. We have several that need attachment work. Right, shall we unlock the security team or the training team? The difference between them is that the research will obviously be different depending on which one we unlock, but I believe both are useful anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So we should go with the security team. I'm in charge of the security team. Would you like to unlock the team today? Sure. So we've now unlocked another team, which means more abnormalities, but it also means more employees. And we have some more research that we can do on the information team. So we can still reduce the fear of office workers or output all damage. So we can see how much damage is being done by abnormalities and employees. So less fear of office workers. That is slightly useful because it means they won't run around like idiots. They'll actually try and attack things. It's both a blessing and a curse, I suppose. And we have a new checkpoint. Very nice. Okay. Right, and we have needed assignments. Well, you get a lot of log points when you unlock a new department, which is why we've got 9. So I'm going to hire a bunch of people just so we have a full department here. So you have Noah, Mackie and John, and then I'm going to use my final points to reinforce someone in this department so that they're not a bunch of useless idiots. There we go. So now Noah is probably the lead of this department, I guess. And I think that's all we can do for now. Is there any more things that I can unlock? Can't unlock anything with you. You, I need to leave someone in there for a while to learn anything about. And I have no idea what this is, so that's going to be fun. Let's start the day. Oh, it's this thing. Okay, this thing is adorable, but it's also... I think it's a pain if it escapes, so I'm gonna send in... I don't know what it would like. I want to say attachment, but I'm just gonna go through them like normal with somebody that I don't care about, and then we'll figure things out from there. I want someone with low insight to do that. I want someone with higher insight to do this. And your stats are coming along nicely, actually. Genie. I've got level 4 temperance already, that's pretty nice. And everything up here can go like normal. You can go in there. And... Oh, I just realised we've got a final thing for the mirror. Hey, Brian just ignored me and walked right past. What's going on? Ah, he stared in the mirror. He always complained about being born too weak. I guess he finally made up his mind. Satisfaction is only temporary. So we've learned everything about that, and Daphne, you can go do all the berries, and we shall speed through again. Even though I swear every time that I speed through, somebody dies. Which is why I don't really like to do it later on in the game. I just like to leave everyone to, because it means I can deal with things quickly when, like, the shit hits the fan, basically, so... Right, who is melted down? It is just... Oh, see, look, this is what I mean. Looks like the security team is not in control after all. So, I kind of expect it when I send in someone not really knowing anything about the abnormality, but unfortunately I didn't get enough to actually learn any of its works, which is a bit lame. So I might have to sacrifice another person just so I can see more about it. I guess I'll try attachment. I have a feeling that it likes attachment, so I'm going to go ahead and send you in there. I don't want to send the person I just leveled up in there just to die, so we'll leave that for now. Wow, somebody got all of the boxes for this one. That's pretty good. Who is this? Oh, it's the goddamn flower. Actually, no, cancel that for now. I want to see where it goes first. Where are you going? Because I'm going to avoid the corridor where it goes like the plague. Chloe, hurry. Hurry back. Where are you gonna pop up? Can anyone see the flower? Where is the flower? Because, oh, it's here. Okay, well, it's a good thing I stopped that one person from going in that room then. Because now I can just not send anyone down this corridor. I'm sorry for your loss, bald person. Right. Okay, we're going to leave it there. I don't think it moves around. Okay, so nobody can deal with this thing up here. It's just destroying my entire department. So it doesn't like attachment. Does it work? Insight is also very low. Does it like repression? Because that's the only thing I can think of now, is to send somebody else in and just beat the crap out of it, I guess. Vera, can you go deal with that? Oh, the old lady. Right, who can deal with this? Eugene. By all means, please go and spend time with the old lady. And this flower is just gonna eat all of my clerks. See, there we go. Just guess I'll just leave it there. I mean, the clerks will... I'll have a whole bunch more next time, so I'm really not that bothered, to be honest. I just don't want to lose any more people. So, we can carry on working like normal in the control department. So, I guess we will. I got Crimson Dawn again. I thought I sent someone to deal with this. Yeah, someone has to go beat the crap out of the robot. I'm gonna send Chloe. I'll send all my level 1s because I don't really know how to deal with it yet, so... But it doesn't like any of the other work, so I'm assuming... repression will work. Right, let's see what happens. Got a lot of dead bodies building up in this room. Okay. Oh, it does a lot. That's probably why everyone's dying, actually. It just does a ton of damage. I might need to send somebody with higher fortitude in there then. Because I don't think you're going to survive either. Unless you get perfect from this point onwards, which you're not going to because apparently you suck. Well, I'm sorry, Chloe. This looks like it's going to be the end of the road for you. Yep, there we go. Chloe from the information team is also dead, but we've learned a bit more about it, I suppose. Get common result from repression, so... I guess the best thing I can do is just send someone in with higher fortitude and hope that they fare a bit better. We're going to repress it. I'm going to repress it with Noah just because he's new. I know I just put all of my LOB points into him, but, you know. What can you do? Ignore the bath. Don't go near the bath because the plant is waiting there. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, you don't do that. You do that, Elena. No, 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 no. Daphne. Oh, no. I saw right at the last minute. Right, where is it? Oh, that's... I don't care about that. Right, I don't really care about this either, but I guess we'll send them to repress this one. I just don't want to send anyone down there because they'll walk this way to go through it and they'll all just die, so there's not much point, to be honest. And how are you doing over here? Right, so Noah will probably live, is what I'm getting from this. Right, we've got Gamma Zero taking on these little clown things. We're just gonna... Okay, why are you all just running away? Right. Right, Elena's taking on this one on its own, so... Can you all go help her, please? Well, where is everyone going? They're all going to deal with this one, are they? We've got the whole department going after... Oh, there's 2 of them, that's why. I mean, that makes sense now, I suppose. You all need to, like, not stand right on top of them, though. Of course, right. Of course Scorch Girl's going to escape and probably kill everyone. You can go deal with her. You're going to do that? And then... Are you okay? Sort of. You can go deal with her as well, I suppose. Because she likes to go to the place where there's the most people and just basically F everyone up. Oh god. This is why it's a bad idea for them all to just stand on top of it. Right, you, what are you doing? Go away. Don't just stand on top of them until they explode because they're all moving around together. Right, okay, this day is going horribly so far. Okay, we've got Scorch Girl back in her room. Everybody go get some sort of health. Stop just... No, I don't want that to escape, actually. Daphne, can you go get rid of this, please? Oh. God damn it. Right, so... This is what happens if this one escapes. It just becomes a spinning robot of death. We might have to restart this day, actually. How are we actually doing in terms of people? Right, so we've got 3 dead here. Most people dead. We're probably going to have to restart this one. So I'm just going to throw just everyone at this thing because this is what I like to do when things start to go to shit. I just like to throw everyone in there and just see what happens. Right, so Daphne isn't faring well, is what I get from this. Right, it appears to have stopped, but we're doing negligible damage to it, so yeah, I figured as much. The control team has been annihilated. Daphne is no longer moving. Jeannie's got pittance health. This is why I don't like Crimson Dawn. Just so everyone's aware. Right. Very well. We shall retry the day and hope things go better. That was a bit of a weak day, to be fair. Right. Let's pretend that never happened, guys. Everything is a-okay. Nobody is dead. We are all fine. Everything is going well at Lobotomy. Right, this liked repression, so you can go punch it in the face a few times. What did the girl like? Insight, wasn't it? I'm losing my mind. Attachment, there we go. Right, you like instinct, so anyone can deal with you. I suppose at least we know what we're doing a bit more of this one now though, so I don't really care, anyone low level, and anyone can go in there and deal with her as well. So let's all get moving, guys. Go for it. Act like the previous day never happened. I'm not a monster. It's not my fault. It was the dawn. It was the Crimson Dawn. It ruined everything. Right, Eugene, go deal with this. Why is Eugene dead? What happened to Eugene? Oh. I am an actual idiot. Right, okay. Eugene, don't deal with that then. Right, there we go. You can go deal with that. It doesn't really matter, it can't escape, but I don't want it to take away my boxes, so... Right. What happened to Noah? Oh, okay, that's your own fault. I'm sorry, but that is entirely your fault. You need to do better work. If you're gonna get that few boxes, you're gonna die. I hope you realise this. Okay, well that was a complete waste. So I guess I don't really know who to send in there to do with it. Daphne. Daphne can go. Hopefully Daphne will do better because Daphne hasn't let me down so far. Like everybody else here. Everyone else here letting me down constantly. Apart from maybe Jeannie. Right. Vera. Nobody else has stupid fairies on them, do they? Because I'm not about that life right now. Right, Charlotte, can you go deal with the old lady? Yes, it's mocking with your smile. Everybody who ever gets this is like, oh, it's so cute. And then it just goes on a rampage and just kills everyone. And then, Daphne, you're letting me down. What did I was just singing your praises and you're letting me down. You need to think about what you're doing right now. That's better. I'm not dealing with this right now. Right. Finn, you don't have fairies on you, but you're going to in a second, so... Right, we're coming up to the dawn. I want to get everybody sort of back to their right departments, but... If one appears here, then you guys are pretty effed, if I'm honest. Just so we're all on the same page. Right. I'm wondering if I should just get everyone to go around together like I usually do, but... It is a yellow dawn, so I am going to leave these two in here. So they're safe. And then we will deal with it as it comes. Yeah, I knew the robot would be a problem, especially if it escaped like it did just a second ago. Right, everyone here? Are we all good? I will send the weakest person in to deal with this because I know they'll probably live. Unless everything goes horribly, in which case, if you die to this, you deserve to die. I'm sorry, Vera. You deserve it. Right, so where is this going to happen? Everyone together. Listen to me. Everyone together go deal with the stupid worms. I believe in you. Yes. No, where are you going? Why are you going this way? What's wrong with you? What are you doing? Okay, we'll go back there then, I guess. I guess these people will have to deal with it. Including Epsilon 9, who is apparently significantly more badass than all of you. And Charlotte is dead. Charlotte, my best person, is dead. Right, all of you abandon that person who went crazy. Chloe, I'm sorry. Right, actually, no, if they've disappeared, I can send someone to deal with her now. Do either of you have white weapons? No, you don't. You're basically dead to me now. Right. Okay, Jeannie. Jeannie, you're now the unofficial badass of the whole department. The whole containment place. So you can deal with it. Can you guys come and suppress this? I don't remember ever having this much of an issue with ordeals at this point in the game when I last played, but whatever, I guess. Right, okay, nobody is doing well. That's all been sorted. I guess we could just ignore it. Yep, we're just gonna ignore it. Well, this is gonna be a right bugger to clear up. Finn, can you deal with that? Dogs, can you be quiet? I don't think I have anyone to deal with the bath anymore. Oh no, wait, I do. Jeannie is still alive. Right, okay. I forgot Jeannie is the most badass person here. I'm sorry, Tim, you're gonna die. Maybe because I'm going to ignore you. Okay. Is everything going okay? Right, we only need a little bit more energy. We should be okay. Genie is going the decent, sensible way, so we don't have to worry about the worms. I don't think I have anyone who can deal with this, but we'll try. Actually, no, there was... Oh, but Daphne is the one that I sent to... okay. But where is Daphne? Daphne is in there. Daphne, can you please come and repress the crap out of this thing? We could probably saved him, actually, now that there's no worms in... Oh no, he killed himself. Well, that is not even possible. That is not a way that is possible to kill yourself, so no, I disagree with that thoroughly. Right, Finn, can you come back here? Let the clerks deal with it, I guess. Because we're not going to be able to deal with it, that's for sure. Right. I could probably send a Lobby from this security team to deal with this. Just so we can get the boxes. I just want to get this out of the way now. This is all going terribly. It's all going horribly wrong. So can you all please just do your jobs? Try and keep tabs on whether anyone's getting molested by worms. But it's Daphne is doing good, yeah? Well, what escaped? Bloody hell. Right, we're gonna ignore that as well. That's not happening either. Right, please somebody come and do this, and then somebody come and... Right, Daphne, where are... Oh, Jeannie even, where are you? Can you just ignore this whole lot of worms here and just somehow make it to the fairy festival? And then hopefully we can grab enough... Mackie, just ignore them. Just ignore... No! Right, move here. No! There you go. Right. I'm rescuing you. I am rescuing you. Right, we're nearly there. We just need 2 boxes, please. Thank God. That went awfully. Could not have gone... Well, it could have gone worse. I could have wiped again, but, you know, whatever. This is a record of the day that we must never forget. Someone's persistent gaze can be felt from the keyhole inside the machine. Or life is only given to those who do not fear death. Number 3. What do you think of the Sephiras? Don't you find them somewhat lacking? It's your liberty to disregard their words, but please be kind to them. It's something we must do if you want to advance the department. I don't have any serious conversation with them. They don't feel comfortable because I am a superior being. They could do nothing about it even if they're secretly jealous for it. Did we get another follow and I missed it? Or did it not come up? Okay, I didn't hear it again. Sec, guys. Let's play this again. Okay, Maureen, thanks for the follow. I heard that time, but I didn't hear it when it came. Did it actually make the sound? Or was I like deep in the throes of some sort of apocalyptic battle? Oh, okay. As long as it was tunnel vision. They could do nothing about it even if they're secretly jealous for it. After all, I'm the most advanced AI in the company. James purposefully released 2 abnormalities that eventually killed 7 people. Lost the abnormalities and 4 employees. I ordered to shoot down James. I know what kind of place we're working in. I'm not sorry for the fact that I was unable to stop him. I'm sorry for the fact that I knew him personally. I let my subordinates exploit me. The chat, the game, all fun. And James was a good joker. Playing word chain was fun too. James died because I was weak. I promised myself not to repeat this error on that day. Manager, this is Lobotomy Corporation. We see body bags every day. Apparently we do, because I've only had 1 day so far where no one died, I think. Well, apart from the first day. It's a lonely place. Sometimes you'll want to have friends. When you feel lonely, remember what happened to me. You'll be able to get over meaningless deaths. I envy Angela. She doesn't have feelings. People say I am too rational. They say I am cold-blooded, calculating and devoid of emotions. I take that as compliments. I'm not in denial, you know. Whoever built this place is a cruel person. Sometimes I want to be an AI without emotion. Sympathy clouds your judgment. You are bound to make mistakes. Why would anyone place AI with emotion in this cruel facility? Do you know the answer? The best you can do is to take care of things before they turn sour. All will be taken care of if abnormalities are managed to the best results. So be sure to take care of everything carefully. As far as I know, this is the best way. So we need to complete a job without a poor result. Seems pretty easy. Netzach is not showing up. Why is the meeting room so far? Ugh, you know my name, right? Do you have anything else to say? Do we have anything else to say? Yes or no? Pretty standard options. No. That's good. See you later. You look a little dumbfounded. Aren't you supposed to tell us that you're honoured to have this job and such? Well, nobody wants to hear that. That's right, I will tell you straight. I don't like my job. I really want to quit, but I can't, can I? I came here against my will. I don't know about you, though. Me, the first thing I remember is this place. I don't want to be responsible for someone's death. Whoever assigned me here, they were totally wrong. I feel helpless. Employees die every day. There will be no one to remember them. No one will commemorate their sacrifice. The security team is in charge of the security of employees. You'll understand how hard it is to maintain the safety and security of this place once you experience it firsthand. So we need to finish a day without death, so it isn't looking very likely in this playthrough, to be honest. We'll just progress with this. Okay, and we can do the final research. I don't see why we wouldn't research it. And I only have 1 point, so I'm just going to hire someone. Yum Yum, you're now a member of the team, and Summer, Piper, and they're all going to be members of the team. I don't even have enough people on the sidelines to fill up the department. So I'm going to put Augur over here instead. I think I'm going to move Elena over here as well, just because she's the highest stat person. And then I guess we'll start, but I don't really have high hopes for this particular day. Oh, we could probably spend some boxes on this, actually. Yeah. We'll spend some boxes on this stupid flower thing. Let's... It's called Meat Lantern, and it does white damage. Okay. Has a QP counter of 1, which is probably the worst possible number. That's an interesting looking weapon. Okay. Interesting. We can read the story. It's always stuck under the floor of the containment unit, only showing its eyes and mysterious luminous body above the ground. Nobody knows what it actually looks like. It moves underground, not through the hallway, making it impossible to predict its path when escaping. For the same reason, its escape won't be detected. Are you located nearby the information team? I've heard some employees went missing around that area. Would you mind checking to see if there's any abnormality that's performing spatial interference? What? But there's no abnormality with that ability near here. I haven't detected any escape abnormality either. Look everywhere. Well, Lloyd, there's no sign of any abnormality, but I do see a small flower on the ground. What are you talking about? What flower? The bud is glowing. It's amazing. It's strange finding something so green here when we don't get sunlight. It's so bright that some of the other employees came to look at the flower. You need to come and see it. The light is so bright and warm. I feel like something good is about to happen. That's not a flower. Order all the employees to get away immediately. Do not run away in a group. You have to slowly escape one by one with quiet steps. What are you talking about? I thought I told you there's nothing nearby. Wait, I think I just felt a slight trembling underneath my feet. Is someone fixing the pipes today? Damn, you're screwed. Just enjoy the flower. Alright. That's a bit, questionable. I just realised I haven't actually been doing any of the, like, giving anyone ego gifts or anything. So, no wonder everyone's been dying. Let's buy some of these. I'm giving anyone armour or weapons, so of course they're gonna die. Right, we'll rectify that in the next one, I suppose. I don't have enough to buy a gun. But we have guns now, so that's good. We can probably deal with the flower in the next day if it decides to escape. Scorch Girl, do you have any? Oh yeah, I forgot. This is probably one of my favourite weapons in the game. But I don't have enough to buy armour now. Bloodbath. I will get both of these. And I don't have enough for the meat lantern ones probably. And what do we have here? It's the crumbling armour. I know how to deal with this one, so that's absolutely fine. I think you have to be a certain fortitude though to deal with it, so I'm going to send none of you. Oh, actually, maybe Elena. Elena might be okay. So I guess we'll go send Elena in to deal with it. Right, with this one, its preferred work is repression work. But if you do repression work with it, you can't do attachment work with that employee on any other abnormality or it will die. And if you continue to do repression work with it, then you'll die. So I find the best thing to do is to not do repression work with it whatsoever, which is why we're not doing that. We're doing something else instead. We're going to do instinct work because I believe that has an okay chance of working. And Jeannie's the only one that can deal with the bath, so I'm going to carry on sending her in the bath. And I'm going to send someone... What kind of damage do you do, Scorch Girl? You do red, so I'm going to send someone in and hope that they'll live, basically. And then True, that's an interesting name. True. Right, True can go deal with the flower thing. You needed someone that had high fortitude, because otherwise it will just wreck everything. Actually, I'll do all of your works. I don't think any... Yeah, they're all eh. So I'm going to send... No. I guess Daphne's going to have to come here, if Daphne's still alive. Yes, Daphne is still alive. Daphne's going to have to deal with this thing. Anyone can deal with you, so Yum Yum will. Pretty much anyone can deal with you, so you can go, and then Fairy Festival, anyone can deal with you as well, so Vera, you're promoted to Fairy Festival goer. Let's get it on. Let's get this day started. Hopefully no one will die, but it's not looking good up here. Vera, what are you doing? This is one of the easiest people to deal with. Please check yourself. Summer, I guess you can go and deal with the mirror. Vera, what are you doing? Sort yourself out, woman. Right. Okay, everybody seems to be doing okay. I'm gonna watch what's happening in here. I sent Elena in to deal with that, didn't I? I'll let her heal first before I send her back in. The bath is fine, so Jeannie, you can go deal with that again. Got Green Dawn. I hate Green Dawn. Why do we have Green Dawn? Again, Vera. Vera, you can go. I hate Green Dawn. Why? I hate all of the ordeals. Why is it a thing? Go away. Leave me alone, please. God damn it. I really want nobody to die today so we can complete that mission, but I'm not sure it's going to happen. 100% not sure it's going to happen. Augur. That's an odd name you've got there, Augur. You can go and please the Scorched Girl. Alright, I thought that was going to tell me someone was dead, but was it Yum Yum that was going to see the fairies? Well, it's Yum Yum now. Yum Yum, you go deal with the fairies. Right, and this actually went fairly well over here. I mean, it was probably only a normal result. Again, oh. You have displeased the armor, but I don't think it can escape, so it's alright. What shall I do? What should I do about the dawn? Right, well, I want everyone to be in their departments first before we deal with it. So we're just waiting on Yum Yum to deal with the fairies. Then he can go back here. Right, I'm gonna see what happens. Nobody's wearing armor or anything. Daphne's the only one wearing armor, so I might have to send Daphne. Right. We'll send the weak people to deal with this. Yum Yum, please. Go and sort out one sin and hundreds of good deeds. Right, now let's see what happens. Let's see what's crack-a-lackin'. Right, you are weak to white, so I want to send someone with white damage, but nobody has, well, you have white damage, but because I didn't equip any ego weapons or armor, probably not that many people are doing white damage, so that's going to be an issue, really. Elena, you also do white damage, so I'm quite lucky there. I kind of want to deal with them one at a time, though. I want to see how Jeannie does first, with the one that I've sent Jeannie after. If it goes in one of the safe rooms, we'll see what happens. Right, Jeannie, where are you? Jeannie, where are you? I can't see you. There you are. I'm not going to speed up. Just want to see what happens when Jeannie confronts it. If Jeannie has a horrible time, then we will retreat. But we might be able to... Oh, it's going to be a close one. Right, so what I am learning from this is I want to send maybe Elena as well. Or maybe Daphne just red though. It's not good. So Elena's going to be some sort of... They're going to be some sort of task force. I'm going to send to deal with these. And actually, Jeannie, can you please retreat because you're not going to live very much longer. And I wish you didn't go that way. Jeannie, why did you go this way? Because now that thing is probably going to kill you the second you go through. Please get out of the room. Thank you. Right, I'm going to probably have to send them around together, but I want to see if we can take out this one first. This is becoming some sort of epic ordeal. Well, they are ordeals. Please retreat. I mean, hopefully the clerk can... No, the clerk cannot finish it off. So when these ones kill people, they do like a little rapid fire shot thing. And then, everybody, I believe, that's nearby takes significant white damage, which is why you don't really want that to happen. And he's going to go in here and just wreck my shit. Everyone's going to have to do something about this. Right, can you all just wreck it before it kills any of my people? And nope. Augur is dead. True is dead. Solna's gone crazy. It's all going wrong. Right, so these two actually managed to live, so can you sort that person out? Can you try and sort her out? But she's running away, so it's going to be a bit difficult. True is going to be okay. Right, I might actually leave the other one for now because this guy needs to get healed. The only problem is that I think that the employees are going insane. Of course. Why? Can you tell me why? What is upsetting you? Is it the guy that's outside that's upsetting you? Because now we're probably pretty boned, if I'm honest. But it means I can put armor on people, so it's fine. Right, True, can you get out of the way? True, can you get out of the way? True, can you get out of the way? God damn it, True. I just want to send my people to deal with this stupid crap. Someone's ruining everything. Okay. Is this one dead? Why is it just chilling in the room? Is it dead? Oh no, yeah, that's the one that we all killed. Okay. Right, so you two, can you deal with that? I'm going to send people to do stuff really quickly and hope that we can get through the day again. I'm beginning to think that this isn't a good run. We might have to start over. Just because we're not really able to deal with any sort of difficulty. Everybody's just having the worst time. Everyone's having the worst time. I'm hoping that these guys can deal with this before it kills Jeannie. But Jeannie's just standing there not really doing anything, so that's always a good sign. Jeannie, what are you doing? Jeannie, what are you doing? Jeannie? Okay, apparently Jeannie is dead, but is standing there quite nonchalantly. Right, Elena, will you go up there then? I'm not really sure what to do with my life at this point in time. I think this run is pretty much over with, to be honest. Might have to start again with all of the armor and weapons. I don't want you to go this way. Why are you going this way? Fine, you can sit in there. I don't care. Right. I don't have anyone that can deal with the bath now, so that's pretty much lame as hell. Everyone here is dead. Right, hopefully these guys up here can get enough boxes to make everything worthwhile. God damn it, little helper. And what are you doing? Are you breaking the door? No, 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 my good sir. Please do not do that, actually. I'm going to have to beat you in the face. I hope you realise this. Elena, please beat this person to well, not to death, but can you beat them in the face, please? There we go. Sol, please stop what you are doing and go to this room here and sit in a corner like a good boy. And then these two are going to do... These people up here are going to do all the work because... Hey, who else is going to? Daphne, please. Daphne, you are the only decent person here apart from Elena. Well, everything could have gone better. But we might be able to get these boxes. And hopefully go on to the next day. It might get to the point though where, like I said, I will have to restart anyway because we haven't got enough people to staff our departments anymore. Which is unfortunate. But what can you do? This is just one of those types of games where you're gonna die and have to restart. Okay, it can enter any hole of your body. That sounds interesting. In the name of love and justice, here comes Magical Girl. And the girl begged in tears, "Mister, please cut off my feet." All of these sound incredibly pleasant, but what will you choose? I do love magical girls, but I have no idea how to deal with this one. This one is a bit of a pain, and I'm pretty sure if we take magical girl, we're gonna have to restart. It's not even a question. I will tell you the first truth. Don't trust AIs. AI is a lot smarter than people. It can imitate human emotions, but there are things you don't know. For example, some AIs can lie, withholding certain information to be exact. If a controller ordered the AI not to share certain information, it is not obligated to tell the truth to other than the controller. Some advanced AIs may exploit such an order to tell lies. I programmed AI before as part of a project, so I know that AI does not necessarily tell the truth. In case you question my words, I will send you a system which I developed myself. This key will lengthen the nose. Red means lies. It's test code, so it can only be used once. So remember that, guys. Red means lies. Obviously, we're probably not going to be able to get past this day, but you never know. I didn't think we were going to get past those other 2 days, but apparently we did. But now I have no way of hiring people, and Elena is the only person in the security team, so they're boned. We only have 2 level 1s in the information team, so they're boned. Control team is the only people who might actually be able to do anything. But we're going to remember to put on our egos today, so that's helpful at least. Right, what damage gets done here? White, red, white. So they need... They can probably get by with just this, actually, with the wing beat. So they can all wear the wing beat. Information team, what do you need? You have red, white, and white again. I'll just go ahead and give you the penitent suits. And then Elena, poor sweet Elena, you have no idea what you need, so I'm going to give you a penitent suit as well, because at least it resists everything. Well, it gives you some protection against everything but pale, and I doubt we have anything pale at this point. At least I hope. I don't know if Magical Girl does pale damage, but you know. Right, and then we're going to give people some weapons. Daphne has red, Finn. We need some white damage going on in the control team. We need some ranged damage going on, so Vera, you can have a launcher. I'm going to give you red, and then True can have ranged white damage. Elena, you're just screwed, so you can just have that. I don't know what to tell you. I guess you can have that, and you can have that. There we go. So everyone at least says something. I'm actually going to check, can we make any more? I mean, we can make that suit. We've made everything for you. I don't have enough to make anything from you. I only have 4 boxes for you, so I can't learn anything. We can learn you. Crumbling armor. Does red damage. I already know a significant amount about that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. This is what I'm worried about the most, though, because I have no idea what works Magical Girl likes. And she's probably going to break out and kill everyone anyway, so, I mean, it will be a it'll be a laugh, but, I don't think we'll be able to get through today. So this is Magical Girl, isn't she cute and adorable? Isn't she just lovely? We'll quickly change your mind about her. I'm gonna go with Insight. Elena, make it happen. You're the only one who can. The control team is the only one with a full amount of people, so you can all work, because they're all a bit meh, they can all work on the little guys that nobody cares about. Can Daphne actually go deal with the bath? I can't remember. What stats did it need? Fortitude and temperance. Daphne can deal with the bath, so Daphne will go deal with the bath. And anyone can go deal with you. Well, you have really high sanity points for someone that isn't level 2. Well, I guess we'll send Sol to deal with you. He'll probably die because you do a lot of damage. And True, you're going to have to deal with the flower. We're going to leave you for now. I don't think that you're going to do anything just from sitting there, but I guess I'll keep an eye. But this is the part that I'm most interested in. I just want to see what goes on with Magical Girl here. She is adorable. She's probably one of my favourite designs for an abnormality, but I just have no idea. And my god, she has a lot of boxes, so this is going to be a real issue. Oh, and it's already gone wrong. I don't even know what happened. Don't even know what happened. She's going mental. Is it just because the QP? Oh, I have to send someone to deal with you. Oh, this is... I'm not happy about this. Finn, just go. You're probably gonna die. It's fine. We'll deal with it as it goes. Because otherwise, if I don't deal with it, it's gonna escape. Elena has gone nuts. You're turning into a snake. Everything's gone wrong, and we're probably gonna have to start over. But we can at least watch Magical Girl go apeshit on the whole place, I guess. Bye, Magical Girl. Yeah, I think this is a run that is destined to fail, so... Everyone! Go and get yourself killed. Everyone, I said, go and get yourself killed. We're definitely going to have to start over, I think. Scott destroyed it by asking me to take Magical Girl. So, unfortunately. Right, so you're going to go around rampaging. Yep. That's Magical Girl. There goes Magical Girl. Destroying everyone. Destroyer of worlds, Magical Girl. Come on, everyone. Let's all go die. There we go. The employees are all dead. Little helper got some action in as well, so that's all great. Right, so retry. Good job, guys. Good job on annihilating my my whole team. Right, so the thing about this game is that yes, we are going to be restarting from day 1, but we keep all of the observations that we made on all of the abnormalities that we had. And we also keep the ego gifts, the ego weapons and armors. So it's not, oh, and we keep all the research as well that we did. So it's not terrible. It's not the worst thing ever. It's not the end of the world. So we'll just start over. It'll all be fine. And we're going to start from the beginning with 100 sins and good deeds. 100 sins and 1 good deed or something. I'm just going to select random choices rather than going about the whole process of choosing, because I want to get back to where we were as quick as possible, because this is obviously going to be a bit boring doing everything the second time. So we have Gonzalez, what a name. And who else do we get? We get Mirabelle and Parker. A strong starting team. All going to just deal with this guy. Right, so we're going to speed through this day because it's not going to be super interesting, if you ask me. And then Hopefully we can get some different abnormalities this time. I think we might have it so we don't take, or we try not to take the abnormalities that we've seen already, just so people can see a bit of everything. I'll have all of them equally deal with this guy. As you can see, this first day is not super interesting. It's only one sin and hundreds of good deeds, and he is, as I've mentioned before, the easiest abnormality to deal with. See, a level 1 employee managed to get a full 10 boxes with him on the first day, so it's pretty okay. So they got a boost in temperance. We are going to pick another abnormality. We're going to skip through the story again. Right, so people have been committing sins for a long time. Why do they commit such a thing, even when they know it is bad? We have Fairy Festival, which is who we picked last time. And we have Somewhere in the Distance You Hear Seagulls. Right, because I think there's not enough people to pick, we're just going to pick number 1, I suppose. Skip this. We faced the fear the first time, so we're going to do that again. And I can't remember what the second abnormality is, actually. I don't recognise that description, so hopefully it's one that's not too stressful to deal with. Let's go ahead, raise your fortitude. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I'm going to raise Gonzalo's fortitude. Let's try a different way. Let's increase everybody. Oh, no, let's not do that. Right. Let's increase everybody's fortitude so everybody can at least survive a bit. And we're going to equip our egos because... What damage do you do? White. I keep forgetting to equip the egos, so we're going to make sure to remember that. So 4th match flame, it endures red, and it's normal to white. At this point, I think the best thing to do is just bung everyone in penitence. I think it's the best option because it covers most things that you're going to get at this point in the game. So we'll just... Oh no, I didn't do weapons. What's wrong with me? Right, well, at this point... Oh, hello, it's you. That's alright. I can't remember what you like, though. Oh, it's insight? I think, maybe? Mirabelle? It's all on you, buddy. Mirabelle's gonna go give some insight to this little bird over here. I've had this one before, I'm familiar with it. But I can't remember what works it like. So I'm not some kind of encyclopedia about this game, unfortunately. So I don't remember everything, but I think it was insight that it liked. But the little bird does like to frequently breach. I tend to just ignore it when it does. Because it doesn't really do much. It helps the employees that are panicking, and also it does light red damage. At this point it probably would be quite bad, but I think we'll be okay. I'm just going to keep working with it. I think it likes insight. Yeah, it does. Okay. I was not wrong. So we'll send Mirabelle back, but we'll wait till they're healed a bit, so they don't die immediately. Scott, you missed the pick. So I had to pick the abnormality. Right, everything's going okay then. We'll just deal with this once more. Oh, okay, no, that's normal. I keep freaking out thinking that someone's escaped and they haven't, it's just the QP meltdown. But that's fine. I think we're probably going to finish the day before it becomes an issue anyway, so If Mirabelle can get 9 boxes, that would be absolutely fabulous. But I don't think you will, because you keep failing. Or you have someone working with one sin over there, so it's not a problem. Come on, Mirabelle, you only needed 1 more box and you messed it up. Right, day 2 complete. Fab. And this time we'll remember to equip ego weapons and not just ego armor. Right. Sir, your angel is chewing a body part of our colleague. I want this one. But the curse continues, never removed. We're not going to take the old lady because we've already taken the old lady. Angel, yay! Actually, I don't even know if we have the stats necessary to deal with that one, but we'll see. Hello. Oh no, wait, we've already done this. That's fine. I'm gonna skip the story for now. We did prosperity. That's fine. And equip ego weapons. Remember to do that. Gonna hire a couple of people. Oliver, you are now a member of the team. You're going to wear this, and you're all going to have weapons because I say so. For range white damage, you can use that. You can use that. And then we'll have another person with one of these. Right. And then Parker, you get reinforced today. You can have another point of fortitude. And that's everything. Let's go ahead and start. And where is it? Look at it! It's so cute. This is my favourite one. Look at its little adorable face. I can't wait for it to escape so I can see what a monstrosity it is. Because I've never had that happen before, so that's going to be interesting. Hyunnu. I guess you can deal with that. We want someone to deal with insight with you, and I think I'm going to use another fortitude level 2 one to deal with Angel. Or I forget what its actual name is, but I want to send in someone with high fortitude, so it likes instinct, I know that much. I just like the doggy, it's so cute. Look at his little face. This is my favourite. I can't wait to see it murder someone. Right, come on then. Let's see this happen. I'm hoping this is enough fortitude for you to survive. Otherwise, we're pretty effed. A good start, though, would be to not just immediately take damage. Or immediately take more damage. You could try and finish the task. I don't want you to die before you've even had a go. Mirabelle, what are you doing? Mirabelle, sort your shit out, please. Well, Mirabelle is just goddamn awful. You made Angel sad. What is wrong with you, Mirabelle? You're demoted. Effective immediately. Parker, can you go deal with the bird? I'm going to send somebody else in to work with my precious. It likes instinct. I'm fairly sure it likes instinct. Mirabelle, you're dead to me. Dead as a dodo, right. Come on then. Let's see how Gonzalez does. With a name like Gonzalez. Oh look, it's even got little doggy ears. It's fine. They can relate. They can relate on a personal level. It's fine. Come on, you were doing so well. Right, Oliver, go deal with that. The other people are doing just abysmally. Right, come on. Somebody sort out the bird. Right. Mirabelle, I'm gonna give you a second chance. You need to impress me this time. See, it's not so hard. You at least got a decent work on it. Right. So we could... I already know what it likes, so there's no point in me using boxes on that. I think we'll just do basic information for now. So it's called Pode! Attack type red, 2 to 3, and it's just absolutely effing adorable. So that is why I wanted this one. At least it's something cute to look at. I mean, not that some of the other ones aren't cute, but that's definitely the cutest one in my opinion. Right, so we have 3 new ones. These are all tools though. Tools are boring. Excessive aspiration will result in a frenzy. Remember this melody? The professor played this song when the students were sleepy. Happy birthday! And eventually they will lose all prudence and even forget how to exist. Decide. Happy birthday. See, this would have been a really good one to actually get the other day when it was my birthday, but we'll go with it. We'll roll with it. Alright, I'm proud. We drank the champagne and that was it. So that's all our abnormalities chosen for the control team. It seems like they are capable of dealing with everything so far, so that's good. I'm gonna pop more stats into my employees. You get a point of fortitude. Everybody gets a point of fortitude. And then Gonzalez, you can have a point of prudence. And then that should be all of our points done. So we now have a level 2, it's all good. And everybody has weapons, don't they? I remembered that this time. I think everybody has their stuff. Right, so... everybody's doing okay. Parker, you can go there. Gonzalez, you did okay with the puppy last time, so you can carry on with that. Mirabelle, go deal with the bird. You didn't impress me last time, but... this I know for a fact that we can't leave someone in there for very long. So I'm going to send someone in there now and then just leave him in there for about 15 seconds and then immediately pull them out because I think it's 20 seconds something bad happens. I can't remember. We'll see. That sounds awful. Ugh. Well, stop using that. That's a horrendous noise. A music box with a dancing ballerina. Subjects who listen to Teresia's music will recover SP. But is that all it does? Really? Right, we sent Parker last time. Hyun, whatever your name is, you can go in there. Instinct. Gonzalez, you're doing okay with that. Oh look, and Mirabelle has made himself look a bit better this time. So that's good. He has redeemed himself, that's what I wanted to say. Right, and I guess... Doggo. It's so cute. I love it so much. Right. I'm going to wait for the cooldown to go on this and then send someone else in there so it doesn't melt down. Right. Oliver this time. And then I will have Parker. You can use this time. So we're not getting a good rating with this, but at least we're not getting a bad rating like Mirabelle did. Mirabelle, you need to sort yourself out. Right, now I'm going to watch someone go in here. I'm definitely not going to speed up while using this. Because I don't know. I don't know if that speeds up the length of time that you can leave someone in there. So we're just going to be a bit careful when sending people in to listen to the music box. I can't remember what it is bad that it does, but I know that after 20 seconds it does something bad. It might just be that it makes them panic, in which case that's fairly manageable, but I just want to be careful. Right. Our life was horrible, I believe, if I remember rightly. And we're going to fully upgrade the control team. So that's good. Come on. What was our thing? Oh yeah, we had to complete an ordeal of dusk. That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen anytime soon. And Mirabelle, get ready to up your prudence. Mirabelle, up your prudence so you can be less useless to me. And then we will start day 5. And it's going to be just the same as day 4, most likely. And Parker is going to go there. Gonzalez is going to deal with the dog. And Mirabelle, sort your life out. Impress me, Mirabelle. Impress me. I will be watching you. I'm watching, Mirabelle. You're already not impressing me. You're already really... I'm thoroughly unimpressed with your current workload. Sort it out, Mirabelle. That was decidedly average. You should be ashamed of yourself. Right. Mirabelle is just like the... just getting shat all over this playthrough. Right, okay. Oh. Okay, it's Poday. Just waiting for the timer to run out. I don't really know what happens if Poday escapes. But I don't want to know because he's cute and adorable. So Parker, can you please go and make him happy? Mirabelle, try harder. I'm still exceedingly unimpressed with you. Gonzalez is by far the favourite so far. Attachment, I don't know who we sent last time, so Oliver, can you just go deal with the skull? It's so cute. I love it. It's so adorable. This is why I wanted to pick it the first time, but somebody wouldn't let me. Nobody would let me pick the dog. Right, you're still so bad. Mirabelle, fix your life. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, as it were. Right, I guess we'll send someone else in to deal with the bird. Actually, no, everybody's really hurt. I'll leave people to heal for a minute and then we will sort all of our jobs out. Right. I guess Gonzalez can go deal with the bird for once. I'll send Mirabelle, you can try again with the puppy. And then I really don't care who goes here, so Hyunwoo, whatever your name is, you can go there. And we're nearly there for energy. I guess we will send someone to use the music box briefly. I really don't care about the QP meltdown, if I'm honest. At least for now. Right, everybody's okay. Okay, you can stop using that for now. And everything went better than expected. That's day 5 done. We had anyone promoted? No, Mirabelle is still a huge disappointment. Nothing new there. We shall continue on to day 6. I don't think... Oh no, we do unlock the information team today. So we have all neurons apart from Fairy Festival, who we're ignoring. The more blood it has, the more beautiful it is. Or, good day today. Are you still shy today? So 2 lovely choices there. Actually, they're both awful. I hate both of them. Not because they're particularly hard to deal with. They're just sort of awkward to deal with. So we'll see. But I hate the shy one more. Okay. Well, we'll take the shy one then. I do particularly hate the shy one. It's only because it's really awkward to deal with. You can't just send people in willy-nilly. You have to be careful. And I like to just send people in willy-nilly. That's why so many people keep dying, obviously. Right, Susan, you are the first member of the information team. We have Elfind. And we have Mika. And we're going to hire a bunch more people. Take us down to 5 points. And then we will boost some people. Who needs to be boosted? Parker, I will give you some prudence. Keanu, you get some prudence. Everybody gets some prudence. Oliver, you also get prudence. And then Susan, you get fortitude. And Elfin also gets fortitude. Matches everything, but oh no, ego list. Need to remember to equip people. I'm gonna pop you all in the fairy suits for now. And then you can have a white weapon, you can have a fast white weapon, and you can have a slightly better red weapon. And that's it. There's everything. I can't remember what work you like. I'm gonna guess attachment. Parker, go in there. Gonzalez, go deal with the Dooge. And then Mirabelle, sort yourself out. So I guess we'll go attachment. Susan. Susan, please go and do this. Right, quick! Susan, quick! Okay, that's alright. That's alright. So, I'm going to tell you about this one. You'll see the 5 faces. I see we have a really super creepy happy one on the left. And we have a really super angry one on the right. All of these faces are fine to deal with. This one, you'll take increased damage. This one, if it's on that one, you will take a lot of damage. And it will probably kill whoever goes in there. It will move around before someone enters the containment unit, but as soon as someone enters, it won't move anymore, so it's currently stuck on this sort of neutral face, which is fine. But I can't remember what works it likes, which is the real problem. Hopefully Susan doesn't die just with me trying to find out what it likes. So I'm going to keep an eye on Susan. She doesn't look super happy. But then, you know, in general, she doesn't really look super happy, so I guess that's fine. That's just her normal face. Oh, and Rye's following. Hi, Rye. Nice to see you. Thank you for the follow. Okay, that all went okay-ish, I guess. So we'll send Oliver to deal with this. I want to see if it likes insight or attachment. It's common on both, so I guess that's fine. So I will send Elfind. Can you deal with this? And we're going to be super careful. Right, we don't want him to go in there currently, so can you just... We definitely don't want you to go in there now. Right, I wish they wouldn't walk so far away. Like, can't you just stand where I click? Just stand there rather than awkwardly walking a mile away so that it's on a completely different face. That's the main reason why I hate it so much, is it will take someone like an hour to walk back over to the door, and then by that time the face is different again. At least this time it was beneficial, I suppose. Right, so insight, go. Instinct. Parker, you can deal with the doggy. See, it's going so much nicer now that it's on this incredibly creepy happy face. I think that's my least favourite face. It's just really disturbing. Well, it's worse than the angry face, if I'm honest, but, you know, at least it's happy, I guess. Right, Hyun, you can go deal with that. Very good. Where are you going? Why are you going that way? Don't go that way. That's not where I want you to go. Right. Is it like anything? Nope, it is common on all fronts. This abnormality changes her facial expression at certain times. However, when she faces someone, she stops changing her face. So there you go. It's a girl apparently as well, which is good to know. And how are we doing up here? Gonzalez, would you please kindly deal with the bird? And then we should be at the end of the day without even having to deal with this ordeal that's about to happen. And I might be able to fully research something at this point. We definitely probably do the bird. Because we've got 81 boxes, I just haven't been using any of my boxes. And then we can read about the bird at least. I think that's all we're going to need actually, so I'm just going to speed through this work. Yeah, it's a her. I'm also incredibly confused, but you know, whatever. Right, there we go. I'm probably going to make that the last day as well, but we are going to read about this this abnormality first. The little bird. Oh, we need to pick one of these actually. And, well, we haven't actually had Borders Awesome, so we could still probably pick that. Or, its very first memory starts from a warm hug. I might need to boost someone's fortitude if we want that one. Got the hug. Wait, do you want the hug or do you want the bald? So you want the hug, okay. Alright, skip this. Okay. Gonna just throw another person in the team and then we're gonna do some research and then we'll call it a day. Right, Kinsley, you are the new member of the information team. We are going to equip you so I don't forget to do it in the next video. Or stream even. And you can also do some red damage. And then we've done absolutely no research on the bird, so here we have Little Bird. His attack, he does red type attack damage. When an employee enters a containment unit in a containment room in another abnormality, Little Bird's QB counter has decreased with a normal probability. See, this is why it's so hard to keep contained and why it escapes all the time, because there's always a chance that when you work on any other abnormality it might escape. So when Bong Bong employee falls into a panic, its QP counter has decreased, so also panicking causes it to escape. It returned to the containment room after a panicky employee became normal or after a certain period of time after the escape. Alex ordered Alex to take control of birds. When the employee tried to attack Punishing Bird, the central part of Punishing Bird is broken and redacted. After that, Alex's death was confirmed. Failure to suppress. So you never ever want to try to suppress the bird because it will... I've had it basically just explode an employee before. It's really just not worth it. The best thing to do is just ignore it and let it run around and hit people, to be honest. It doesn't like anything except insight, and has a QP counter of 4, and it's vulnerable to... well, it's vulnerable to everything. So any damage will probably make it kill you. And then we can just manufacture an armor. And we can read about it. A little confident bird that punishes the weak, the sinners, and other profane ones. Some employees stated that it looks fairly cute after seeing its small wings flapping. People have been committing sins from a long time ago. Why do they commit such a thing, even when they know that it is bad? The little bird wondered. It must be because they don't have someone that punishes bad people. Foul things will never happen if I take that role myself. A little bird moved out of the forest that it has been living in for a lifetime and never went back. Also, you'll notice that its name has now changed to Punishing Bird now that we fully researched it. That happens with a lot of the abnormalities actually, so it's always worth looking. Right, Podo likes the instinct work the most. When other works other than instinct was done on it, its QP counter decreased, which is why I just keep doing instinct. Its QP counter decreased when the work result was bad. And when Podo escaped, it voluntarily returned to its containment unit after attacking an employee and taking blank from their deceased body. I kind of want to see it escape in a way, but I also don't. So you don't want to do any other work on it, basically. Okay. There's a QP counter of 2, and it is weak to red. Oh, I don't know why that won't get out of the way, but whatever. Yeah, it's weak to red damage, so there we go. This abnormality is made based on the idea of the tumblebug backer. Fluffy, cute puppy with white fur. This abnormality is so cute that just looking at it makes you feel better. It has the eyes of an angel and is the purest thing in the world. Further description of this creature is deleted for brevity's sake. Those sentences were just "it's cute" said in various ways. This abnormality has absolutely no negative influence. It's just that your heart could ache if you look at it for too long because of the cuteness. Employees who enter this abnormality's containment unit tend to lose control and often have to be forcefully removed from the unit by other employees. Caution is advised as the other employees sometimes also get captivated by its cuteness and lose control. Attempts to bring the abnormality out of the containment unit may occur, but most of the time they are suppressed. When there are too many employees that want to work on this abnormality, a lottery is held to decide who to go. That'll be me taking part in that. Employees show symptoms of mental regression such as slurred speech upon entering its containment unit, but it seems it's only temporary. Many employees refer this abnormality as Good Boy. Good Boy Podo, but its official designation is Podo. Be cautious not to get confused. Every employee who enters this containment unit must file a video or photo report involving this abnormality. A company this size always has a myth or two. You can hear bones breaking if you walk down the hallways at night. If you go and see what that sound is about, you will see that cryptid Yeti eating an employee. We don't have any abnormality that looks like Yeti. Also, does it turn into a Yeti when it breaches? That's interesting. You need to be thankful, boy. It's a rare opportunity for a Jacob to be working on Good Boy Podo. It's hitting me with its paws. Is this an attack? He wants you to feed him. Don't you know that it's a corporate trend to always carry a dog food or two? I don't really like animals. By the way, this puppy is pretty beefed up. Is this how puppies are? This one must have played catch a lot. We used to play catch pretty often just to see him running for the ball. We stopped for some reason. Hey, did you see its face when I fed it? It was super creepy. It's your imagination. He's always like an angel. In it right, good boy. Does this thing have some kind of mental manipulation power? I have no idea what you're talking about. Do you do, cutie pie? Do you? Have you been waiting for me, Podo? Hey, it's eating something, but we're the first to come here today. Yes, goody good boy was hungry, God, he's so cute. Look at how he's chewing on that. What the hell are you eating? Jesus, I knew it. It's the finger of employee James. He went missing in the last patrol shift. Look at that nail. Can't you remember him bragging about how he had the shape of a heart drawn on his nails? I told you this thing is up to no good. I can't believe it. Who? This abnormality's the killer. I can understand that you're shocked, but I've told you numerous times that there can't be a cute pet in this place. I'm glad that you finally come to your Who didn't feed him in time? This poor thing must have been starving for all night. It's heartbreaking. I think we should suppress it. How can you do something so violent to this cute little boy? Look at his eyes. Animals are innocent. Ain't that right, you cutie boy? The abnormality shows no reaction. Only a sound of a bone being chewed is heard. Sir, your angel is chewing a body part of our colleague. What, are you a newbie? Don't you know anything cute is forgiven here? I never heard about that and won't believe it. We must tranquilize it. If you won't, I will do it. No! Oh, puppy's moaning. Thus I requested a motion of the employee who fired a tranquilizer to Podo. Such an animal abuser has no place in our company. Our good boy Podo is greatly shocked by this incident. He only eats 5 kilograms of his favourite snack now, which leads to another request for the new snack for Podo, high-class salmon rich with vitamin B. I'll be waiting for the reply. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed that description, if you ask me. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end the stream here. I hope you have all enjoyed the game so far. Might play something different for the next stream, might come back to this. I do want to come back to it, but I might shake it up a bit, do something a bit different. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye!